me up so she could buy a house and fucking buy these fucking weed grow pods that I wouldn't approve as the executive director. And on June 29th, 2023, June 29th, 2023, I said, hey girl, how you? Because she had just fired. I don't care about Selena watching. She can get off of her burner if she unblocks me. I'm gonna get to the most important piece for me. Gabrielle is the executive director. This is what she said. Thank you. I love you too. This is 6 months after, because Gabrielle was the one I had the real relationship with. I paid for her breast surgery and supported her fully. Thank you. I love you too. If I find out that I was essentially, she let Alana, because Alana, when I was pushed out, Alana, well, I will essentially, bitch, the current executive director said 6 months after I was gone from the fucking agency that she was pushed into pushing me out for fucking Alana, because Alana became the executive director as soon as I was gone. And then it was a year and a half of bitches fucking with me. And I truly and completely and absolutely was like, well, where's the evidence? I still have not seen discovery. I still have not seen the forensic audit. What is there to explain? What do you mean explain the charges? What do you want explained? What do you want explained? What do you want me to explain, honey? I didn't do anything. They exist because for 2.5 years, the two black trans girls, there were no receipts that were submitted that were false because they were signed off by 3 individuals before it went to our fiscal sponsor. We never had any financial transaction device. We didn't have a debit card. We didn't have a bank account. The Okra Project was fiscally sponsored. The Okra Project was fiscally sponsored. No, I did not take any money. I was making almost $400,000 a year just from my jobs. What does it say? I know I don't owe people an explanation. I won't be lied on. And I also am very clear that niggas don't want honesty. Niggas like mess, because I've never had this many people in my life. I'm going to discuss it because I have discussed it, y'all. I need y'all to know that this is not the first time. They keep delaying the case. We went to court on December 18th. And I walked into court and they offered me 3 months probation. I thought I stole $100,000. I was like, no, I'm not taking no fucking probation. I'm not doing that. That's ridiculous. Where's the evidence? Where's the forensic audit? I still haven't seen discovery. This has been 3 years. So then there was court on February 5th. They told me I didn't need to go there. They had court on March 5th. Then they pushed court to June 11th. 2 days before court, my attorney, who I've paid for, because Selena was like, oh, you must be, we're fundraising to pay for it. Bitch, are girls slow? Push it to September 10th. You wouldn't have been blocked, because anybody, it's not about the question, it's about when girls play. I have literally been on live. When I first started going live on TikTok, April, I could not get on live without someone asking about it. And every time I responded, because I'm not running from nobody. Y'all, they said this happened August of 2022. So you want to tell me a black trans woman stole 100K and bitch, I sit here in my house today? I don't believe Gabrielle did. I believe that Alana, I believe Alana wanted my job, which she got, because because we were all, none of us were staff of the Okra Project. We were all contracted. So as soon as I was gone, Alana instantly became the executive director, the girl who had interviewed for the job. And she was in charge of $4 million. And then in January, she got fired. Because she bought a house in Puerto Rico and started a nonprofit. Like, all of these things. And that's why every hoe is going to have to look me in the face. A trans girl killed somebody in January, and she's been sentenced already. Selena's talking about me on live because Selena needs views, and she thinks that my platform is big enough for her to get it. And I'm only here on live because the most egregious thing that I saw Selena say was that I've never talked about it and I've never engaged. And I'm not going to allow for that. Anything else that Selena is reading is shit that people can Google. I'm talking about these hoes played with me in the New York Times. I just was booked at the NAACP National Convention. Just walked the main stage at Essence. Motherfuckers know what them bitches did to me. Motherfuckers know what them bitches did to me. I'm talking about, bitch, this was all over the world. And my company is thriving. So I came here. I came here to, one, hey, for people who really are in this space that felt like if there was something that maybe they didn't hear, we can have a conversation. And two, bitch, don't ever say I ain't never talked about it. Because, bitch, anytime I've been on here, it's happened many a times. Now, if somebody comes on here and plays funny, we get funny. But I don't block them. I don't block them. And also, I deserve to keep this story for our fucking TV show. I deserve to show the story of these bitches trying to play with me, and we still opened this house. And we still made it happen. Yeah, I deserve that. I deserve that. Absolutely. Hey, boo. Hey, love. I need y'all to know that. I need y'all to know that. Absolutely. So yeah, I just wanted to come here and say that. You're new here. I need you got to go back and look at videos. If you're gonna be nosy and be invested, you gonna have to put in the energy and go figure it out, beloved. I ain't got a problem with somebody being here because they nosy, but put in the time. Love you down. Respectfully. Nonprofits raise money in various ways, honey. And raising money in 2020 and 2021 compared to raising money now are two different things. And Sharita, we gonna laugh because also I am not only still standing, I need y'all to know Christian and I broke up. Me and my boyfriend broke up, and then this shit, I was already in New York, and then all this shit happened. And I'm talking about people who play with me, and now everybody's circling back, apologizing. Thank y'all for the gifts. Now people are circling back, and oh my God, we didn't know. I just got invited to do a panel with an organization that canceled a contract that they had given to me. What are you talking about? Lenny, I made a video about what somebody said in April. And they made a video about me July 22nd that was a lie. You didn't address in the video what I said about your comments. You said that all these people were fake advocates and didn't care about these issues. That's what I addressed. If you're going to be here and you're going to engage in conversation, darling, please don't be obtuse. Please don't be obtuse. Furthermore, I was one of at least 100 people who made a video about that HIV video. Why the fuck did you name Dominique Morgan? I didn't even know that lady. Therefore, when I made that video in April, I had no personal ill will towards her. I wasn't on TikTok when that stuff had happened with Tori. I wasn't here for that. I had no personal beef or connection with that lady. Like, tell the truth. That's all I'm saying. So when I made that, and it's still up, there was no personal malice. There was no, oh, la, la. There was none of that. And that was April. And again, if the video was, Dominique Morgan made a video about me and I disagree with this, and this, I'd be like, okay, yeah, you make a response. That wasn't that. That wasn't that. So that's why I made the video that I made. Was that yesterday? This feels like the longest 24 hours ever. I need to acknowledge that on top of, like, this wouldn't feel so irritating if I wasn't in the midst of the whole Laverne thing. And not Laverne thing, because I'm not even trying to put that on her. I think it's really unfair to put that in that context. It's just something in the culture that people are navigating. The case is still ongoing till these bitches show me what the fuck this audit. And I'm going to make all these bitches go on the stand. I'm going to look them in the face and they're going to have me. I need my pieces. Yeah. Yeah. I knew these pussies was playing with me with December 18th, 3 months probation for $100K. I know you fucking lying. No, bitch. No. We have to complete this before I can file a civil case. That's why I don't need to rush this. It's by the time we go to the next court date that they hopefully don't cancel, it will be 30 days from a year. I ain't taking no plea. That's ridiculous. I'm not doing that. No wage garnishment, no penalties. I said, you bitches tried to destroy my name. If you hoes don't think you're not gonna have to earn that, you're sadly mistaken. I need niggas to have some sense. Bitch, I'm a black trans woman in the United States. It's been almost a year, boo. It took them 2 years to even come at me like that. 2 years. And also, this may sound petty, bitch, my closet was $37,000. Wasn't no fucking 19, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? I bought my Mercedes brand new off the lot. December of 2021. And my B&B, and they're both paid off. I live in Atlanta. People think 99K been carrying me over for 3 years? My house note was $4,000 a month. Sorry, y'all, for the tone. Thank you so much. It was a perfect storm. It was 2 years of them. They had to clear their taxes. There was no receipts for so much shit with the Okra project. I received almost a $399,000 1099 form. So you're gonna have to walk it out. You're gonna have to walk it out. And for me, that means that, yeah, you can go in there and see the court date. Bitch, I don't know in what world you think a bitch like me, they're gonna let me get away with some shit like that. So, here's the thing. You get paid like that, but people need to realize, so they put every fucking thing that we had, like reimbursements for tickets, they put that all under earned income for me. But also, I need hoes not to play with my motherfucking resume. And furthermore, what I want to also say is, what I did first was I gave all of them a raise. Gabrielle, I gave her Gabrielle's. I have a belief that as an executive director, the salaries of every staff member should be no more than 20% difference between each of them. Gabrielle was making 180. Alana was making 200,000. I sent them in with our HR contractor, and they chose my salary. I didn't choose my own salary, and I still was running Black and Pink, where I'm flying to next week to open up the buildings of $4 million worth of buildings that I paid off. I was a bitch who was printing checks in the 90s. What is more egregious to me, and people, this may sound weird to some girls, bitch, Okra had $4 million on hand. No shade. If I was gonna get a piece, I would have gotten a piece. I walked my whole staff in a Louis Vuitton and bought all of them bags. I spent $36,000 at Louis Vuitton in the middle of this shit. Where's my Louis at? Y'all keep saying y'all can't see stuff. But this is shit that's been bothering me, y'all. And I'm not going at this point we just twerking. But hold on, what is it? My certificates, my appointments, my orders. I need to look at this. In store. Can y'all see this? This is, what day is this? January. In store. Does this let me open it up? This was on this order here. So y'all seen this bag. I carry this bag. This was like the end of June. I spent $18,000 that day in Louis Vuitton and took these bitches in there because they was walking around with Michael Kors bags. And there's no shade to a Michael Kors bag. My point was, if I'm going to be a black, stopped. And then on October 29th, this shit happened to me. I walked in there that morning and they told me, they were like, we want to meet with you. I was like, oh, finally, we can have this conversation. I walked in and they had put this shit in front of a fucking grand jury. I had never been interviewed. Ever. Borealis knew about this because these bitches had been stalking me for years and fucking with me. I need y'all, y'all can look this shit up. That's what and so I came here to say to the people, essentially what I came here to say to the people who fuck with me, and for the people who may be new to me, I'm an open book. I'm an open book. Selena is used to dealing with people who have fear about anything in their lives. I have no fear. I'm a public figure. Everything I've ever done, you can look it up. And I ask you, once the world started seeing shit, y'all think I'd have been on main stage at Essence Fest? Trans woman at I was the only black trans woman at the only black trans woman at Essence. The only one. The only one. It was Madison was at Essence. I was on the main stage. Madison co-hosted the party with we co-hosted the party with Nisi and them. I'm talking about main stage. I'm talking about a speaker. I love you too. And so when I made that video with that red hair on, I was talking about all this. These bitches tried to end me. And they are gagged and gooped. Bitch, how are you still... Because bitch, it's in you and it's not on you, bitch. That's how. I think Sister Song is gonna post the Essence panel. it pushed me to start my own company. We opened the starter house in the middle of this. I was going through hell. We went to, y'all, a major network is buying our show. None of this was secret. And again, for people who have been here, hold on, I'm gonna close this window because, child. But to summarize with love, the Starter House is a housing program for black trans women it's based here in Atlanta, but it will be serving girls all across the country. And so, the same bitches I housed wanted me to be unhoused. I didn't have no team behind me. I walked across that stage behind my name. I don't work for an organization. Oh, that's the other thing. So somebody was in the comments talking about that's why they ask for donations. Bitch, I ain't never got on here and asked for no fucking donation. You a lie. You a goddamn lie. That's a fucking lie. That's a lie. And again, it's not, I'm not coming here to what's the word I want to say? What I learned in the last 10 months is, and this is kind of some of the shit I was talking about with Laverne, when people were like, well, Dominique, like, because I know what it's like when everybody is dogpiling on you and they don't know what the fuck is going on and you still got to answer to shit. There are bitches who literally were smiling in my face, kissing me on my cheek, calling me sister, calling me auntie, who were wishing bad on me on Facebook. And then they'll be in the comments over here, oh my God, girl, you done really did it with this platform. We need to go live. No, bitch, we don't. No, bitch, we don't. Did you like, speaking on whose child? Who are you talking? Who's got a child? Who y'all talking about? Hey, boo. But the answer is I I don't know. I didn't even know she had a child. I don't know shit about this lady. I didn't even know she had a kid. And also, have y'all ever seen me talk about anybody's child? I don't know anything about that lady. And today when someone came and told me that she made that video, she has my page blocked. So I had to go to my other page to go see it. I literally forgot about her. When one of the girls inboxed me and they said Selena, I was like, Trap Selena? Because that's who I went, because you know the Laverne conversations are happening. So I was like, oh, maybe it's a trans girl that's having a rebuttal. And they were like, oh no, Selena 35, whatever her name is. I was just like, well, what could she be saying? Because my God, that was the first quarter of the year. I didn't say nothing about, I didn't like no comments about that lady's, no, because that's the Selena I thought. I was like, oh, because there are girls who are not okay with how I've been processing the Laverne conversation. That's the first thing I went to. I don't know that lady. Yeah, it's the I don't know if she's Puerto Rican, but the girl from New York, the trap, she's a rapper. That's who I thought. No shade. So I moved in, y'all. Y'all know we got to get this closet sale going. Here's the point. My God, on today. Child, Prince Lele, you're going to have to go to the videos, honey. Oh, you're late. I'm not about to, not four followers and following 6 people. I'm not starting over for your late ass. Not doing that. The girls coming over here. The girls play a stern game. And I'm going to be in Omaha, and I'm going to be at the ribbon cutting for Black and Pink for the buildings and the programs that we open for the 20th anniversary at the gala. Like, the girls have to look at common sense. The girls got to look at common sense. It is, but we've discussed it already, and I'm not about to go back. I'm not going to start at the top, this top again, baby love. If you just went to her live and you came over here to get the tea, your switch over was late, Bookie. I'm wearing. Currently, I think I'm gonna wear this actually a black and pink dress. I know it feels on theme, but it's actually